And Imam Fakhruddin al-Razi, he addresses this issue and he says that it's very possible that Qarun's wealth was min jins al-urud la min jins al-nuqud, which means that his wealth wasn't cash, it wasn't raw gold coins, because that would be too much wealth. Rather, what's very possible is that his wealth existed in abundance due to there being an object nature to them. Like if I had 100 CPUs, right, versus $100, the space, the weight. So he owned a lot of urud, he owned a lot of objects, and it was the totality of all those objects that made his treasures so massive. So that's one thing that the Mufassirun and the scholars write. Now going back to those keys, so one group of scholars, they say that the treasure boxes were big because the products within those treasure boxes were big, therefore the keys were also big. Another group of Mufassirun, they say the reason why those keys couldn't be carried was because when Qarun would travel, he would travel with his wealth. And the keys would be placed on top of each pile of treasure. So for example, if there was a key that belonged to the different types of wood that he owned, so all the wood would be piled up and then the key would be placed on top of that. So keeping that in mind, it wasn't only the weight of the keys that the carriers were carrying, rather it was also the product itself. So this is to clarify some objections and questions that people have when they read this ayah, because it seems like hyperbole, when actually in reality Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is taking our mind and trying to help us understand, making us reflect over how much Allah Azza wa Jal gave this person. He had a lot of wealth.